So I went to my class today, and my professor was talking about, worrying about the present. Or not necessarily worrying about the present, but basically living in the present. And it was the statistic of Americans typically foresee the future. We always worry about the future. We plan ahead. But most people, like in Mexican culture, or even, I'm assuming other cultures, they live in the present. Typically, their family's like, hey, worry about what's happening right now. Soak it in. Stop being on your phone. Stop planning shit. And it got me really thinking, because I'm always working on my future. Don't get me wrong. I'm always buying products. I'm always selling products. I'm always marketing. I'm always making posts. I'm doing everything, even today. And it didn't hit me until until me going into class. Cause man, it kind of opened up my eyes that I needed to work on myself, but be in the moment. Every single day, I'm gonna start doing this, but take 30 minutes to an hour. Just not be on my phone. Just appreciating that I live on this earth, this physical realm of earth, of living. Because when I transcend, I'm gonna be a spirit of just carefree and pretty much blunt, but also just I'm living. I appreciated living on this earth, basically. But for you, for instance, that's watching this video, don't necessarily worry about the future. And I worry about the future, about how things may not go the way that they're supposed to plan to, and that's how business is. I need to take corrective action, right? Where if something happens, all right, fine, I'm gonna learn and find a way to process it and grow from it. That's why when I do business, I appreciate all the lessons that I've been through and all, but I need to stop focusing on what's happening up ahead sometimes, because I get too stressed out. If it hasn't happened yet, why worry? For instance, if you're talking to a girl, if you're messing with someone, like casually, if she hasn't texted back, why are you worrying about it? Nothing has happened yet. You guys aren't dating. You guys aren't doing nothing. I need to allow myself to have that type of patience, and also understand that not everything's gonna happen like this. And silly me, right? That's how you get messed up. People value your time, and you gotta value yours. But I do appreciate everyone, and I think people should recognize that as well. But most importantly, be in the present. I'm tired of worrying about things that hasn't happened yet. That's something that I need to worry about. Or not worry about, but fixate on. I'm always fixated on the future. I'm always fixated on what's happening, what's going to happen. Is this person going to respond? They'll follow up when they follow up. They'll buy from me when they want to buy from me. And it's okay. Right now, my business isn't in the best position to making money, but I found corrective action in it. I'm going to make steps and preventative ways just for it to not happen in the future, but that's why you plan it now. You plan things for the future, yes, but don't make it to the expense of your health, your wellness, all of that, because your value is going to depreciate, and you're going to deteriorate yourself, and that's what makes you, who you are. So stop worrying. Be carefree. Things hasn't happened yet. Yes, there may be a deadline, but if you missed the deadline, that's fine. It's always this constant battle between yourself and the task. A good friend of mine told me that it's not that she was always at peace with herself, but is that she knew that she's appreciated of her friends, and they can all leave, and knowing that they can all leave, she'll still be content with that. Or if she gets a 0 on an assignment, it's fine, because she's content with that. And I like that mindset of hers. And I might be glazing, but that's a really good mindset. Knowing that things will inevitably happen is going to make you a powerful person. So knowing that my business could get shut down tomorrow, I'm fine. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I'm very appreciative of that. And I wish people understood this mindset a little bit more, because it's very powerful, because that's how conflicts basically happen. They need to basically when conflicts happen with division. Division happens because we have a way of thinking in this world. If we all just have a carefree mindset, there would be barely any problems in this world. And that's just my philosophical way of just like preaching and like, you know, practicing what I do. And I don't like to bring up in the mix of men and women, but we're divided in a way where we're technically the same. We're all universal, we all breathe. Nothing particular about ourselves that makes us different from each other. But just you watching this video, take some time, reflect upon yourself, and just be appreciating of your time. Because knowing that you have everything, you can lose it. You can lose every single thing that you've basically had. And you have to be okay with losing it, and you have to appreciate your time and showing that gratitude and thanks. Because if you don't, then I mean, you're not going to be who you are. So just understand, things take time, have patience with yourself, and just worry about now. Stop worrying about the future. Take my advice.